Hello everyone, a little bit of a walk and talk time I think. Right now I'm seeing a lot of information come out. Alex Jones on InfoWars has come out and said that he had inside information regarding what's coming from September, where we're going to start to see the same measures that came in over the past few years, starting off with masks and moving on obviously to further lockdowns as they usher in the whisperings that we're hearing now of variants of viruses. Funnily enough, as we move into the flu season again, so again it could just be used as a vehicle to move forward. Now, a lot of people are starting to panic about this, and news like this will create fear. Absolutely understandable that it would create fear as well, because at the end of the day we saw the absolute train wreck of the last few years of what it did to our lives. We even moved out of a country that we were quite settled in because we could see the writing on the wall. We knew what was coming. We knew how much of a totalitarian regime it's turned into, and for my family and for my own sanity as well, we got the hell out of there, and as you can see, we're in quite a nice place now. So what can we do? My best advice to everyone right now would be to do nothing. Maybe if you want to be a little bit ahead of the curve, so to speak, do everything that we've always said. Make sure you've got plenty of food in. Make sure you've got long-term storable goods. Make sure you've got plenty of vitamins and minerals for that cold season. And if anyone wants to take a look at our interviews that we've done, with probably the best ones would be with Dr. Jim Meehan about the cold and flu season, have a look at the Atlantic Underground Podcast.com, and you'll see a lot of really good, inspiring interviews there. But for now, I wouldn't let the fear take hold. Right now, this is a rumour mill, and although the likes of Alex Jones could be a very good source, and he probably does have a lot of people that tell him what's going on, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. It may only happen in the US, it may only happen in certain countries. If they go at it again though, this is my best advice. You've all lived through this once, and we're still here to talk about the story, and we're still here to say exactly what has gone on. So we're aware of what the tactics are and what they will use. Non-compliance is still, in my mind, the best way forward. If we say, no, we're not going to do it, regardless of what it is, to travel, to work, whatever the measures are, people need to stand together right now. People need to say, no, I will not do that. And if the consequences of saying no means you don't get to go somewhere, if the consequences of saying no actually means that you will lose your job, well, I think it's a far greater penalty to pay than actually taking a gamble with your life. What they will bring out is probably already in the wings if this is the path that they choose to go down. And I'm talking probably more poison within a shot that could make people seriously ill or cause death. We've already seen a lot of sudden deaths. Don't become a statistic on a sheet that's forgotten about. Don't put yourself through any health risk whatsoever because you just want to comply with what this is. I'm not going to comply. My friends aren't going to comply. My family, who I'm close to here, they're not going to comply. And we'll do everything to make sure what they try and force upon us doesn't happen. And all I'm doing is saying now that together people working together, standing together, is the greatest force in this world. And all we have to do is say no. We're not going to do it. The consequences of going ahead and doing it encourages those that want to bring about any of these measures. It's like a green traffic light to them. They think they can just continue and carry on. And we don't want that. We have the solutions to the problems we face moving forward if we all stick together. And that's what we should do. We shouldn't be in fear. We've been through this once, and I know nobody wants to go through it again. So don't go through it again. Just take responsibility for your health, for your actions, and make sure that these people do not get the upper hand moving forward to make pharmaceutical industries wealthy. And if they do have everything already prepared, and they're going to roll this out, and if we're being warned already that people are being told that this is coming, people in high positions of office, people within the likes of Homeland Securities, and people who are involved at high level to roll this out, well, that should really tell you something. What that should tell you is this isn't by chance an illness that has come from nowhere and is affecting people. This should really reinforce to you again that they roll this out as and when they want, on the dates that they want, and it's all pre-planned. And if they're able to do this and pre-plan it, then that means that none of this is real. And we should, moving forward, if this happens, take an absolute stand against it. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.